Good morning, everyone. This is Monday, May 9th, 2022. And today I'm going to be taking a walk through the public gardens because they've added a lot of nice, beautiful flowers and things, and they've been working hard on the grounds in here. I would say it's officially up and running for the summer now. That's what it looks like. So let's take a walk through and see what's new in public gardens, Halifax, Nova Scotia. At 11 a.m., it's 11 degrees. We've got a lot of 11s here today. 11 degrees, 11 a.m. So we'll take a walk right through the whole place today and try to do a really good spring video for you. Without me saying a whole lot. I'll try not to distract from the beauty of this place. I'll talk a little bit. I don't try to keep quiet, but I'll try. Kind of quiet in here, but you can hear the rumble of the city in the background, which is good. It's still a quiet spot in here. An oasis in the middle of a busy city. Look at this tree. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Very nice. Here's a little plaque. Royal Northwest Mounted Police erected Gardens Commission in memory of the late Inspector Francis Fitzgerald, who lost his life while serving his country on the trail in the Yukon Territories, February 1911. This little stone and plaque was erected in memory of Inspector Francis Fitzgerald. Nice that they honor people who've done notable things and people who try to make our country better and get killed in the line of duty and trying to do the things that are right. It's nice that they honor them in that way. Look at this down over here. Isn't this beautiful? Man, I'm glad I came in here today. This is so beautiful. And this is just one little part of the park yet. I just came through the gates and I'm all surrounded by beauty, taken aback by the beauty of this place. Look at this. Just look at it. I can barely take it in. It's so beautiful. From the trees with no leaves against the sky to everything in full bloom down here. It's breathtaking. All right, and I'm standing on a little bridge. As you can see, a little walkway bridge. Well, let's continue on. I see got the sidewalk closed right here. Must be doing something right there. We're not allowed to walk there this morning. See, well, why it's closed, they got to dig that up to put down some, looks like some electrical lines in this pipe. That's what they're putting down there. Something will be going in here, no doubt. Not sure what it will be yet. It changes from year to year. Oak tree planted. This big oak tree. You want to know how long that tree's been there? Since June 1939. Wow. That's been planted there by His Majesty King George VI, in the presence of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. Was here in 1939. Prince George and Queen Elizabeth was here in 1939 and planted this tree when it was just a lowly little bush. Probably was, I'm just guessing, probably 3 or 4 feet high. And they planted it. Look at this. Amazing. There's a lot of details in things. If you don't take time, if you just walk by in a rush, you miss it. Here's the bandstand as it was in 1902. Now I'm looking over there at it right now, and it don't look hardly any different than it did in 1902. It's just been upkept, made look, keep it looking nice, but a lot of the same trimmings. See that trimming up in the top there, and the poles and the railing in the front there, that's still there. All that same stuff is still there. Those boards down the bottom, everything. Now I'll just show you the picture up there after you've seen the picture. Now look at the real thing. Exactly as it was back then. Wow. And that picture was taken in 1902. Garrison Artillery Band in front of the bandstand, 1902. It looks the same today. Wow. Love it. Love history. Always was a lover of history. I love Canadian history. My favorite history is Canadian history. Some tulips in this garden and other things as well, but the tulips I recognize. I'm not sure what all these things are, like that right there, I'm not sure. And there's a lot of things here that I'm not an expert on flowers. I can't identify everything, but I know the tulips. It's beautiful. Now sometimes you got to stand back after you see something that's really beautiful and just get it from a little bit of a distance, and then it seems to have a different perspective and it comes to life a little more. We'll try this right here. Don't you love it? We got a little breeze today, but nothing too serious. I think we'll be able to make this video without too much trouble today. The good thing is the grass isn't all soaked wet and everything, and don't have to worry about getting my feet wet. These are tulips as well, but they're still small. Look, they haven't opened up yet. They look like tulips. I think they are. But they haven't opened up yet. So they've probably just been planted there recently. since I couldn't walk up through there, I can walk across the grass and see what's down here. Although we weren't allowed to walk up that walkway because of the construction, of course. But we can walk over here this way and take a look. Yeah, the public gardens in Halifax goes back a lot of history. It's back to when this, I think it goes back to, if I'm not mistaken, I have to check on that. I think it goes back to when this country was formed in 1867. I believe I read that somewhere, but I'm not sure about it at the moment, but I think I read that. I know Sir John E. MacDonald was here and there was 2 parks here. It was, I think, up there and down here. And they put it all together and made it into one big park. They call it the Halifax Public Gardens. I'm going to stay on this side of that's probably the divider. I don't know if it is or not. No one's ever told me, but that could be the divider between the 2 parks, that road right there before it was made into one park. Could be. I'm just guessing. But it seems to me it's like goes right through the park, and it possibly could be the divider, but I don't know that. And we're just making a guess. But it would be nice to find that out. Then I could pass that along. There's a plaque over here. Let's go see. I was going to stay on this side, but I want to see if that plaque maybe says something about when it was 2 parks here. But I don't think so. I don't think it does. But we want to read it anyway, don't we? Oh, I see. Okay. This plaque is commemorating the Titanic. And there's a boat somewhere in this water that's a replica of the Titanic. Okay. And it looks like the boat was put in this water in 1993, on May 31st, 1993, to commemorate the sinking of the Titanic off in the Atlantic Ocean. The North Atlantic Ocean, very cold water when it sank out there, and that's a commemorating stone, and a ship is here somewhere in this water. I'm looking around to see if I can find it. Maybe I haven't put it in the water yet. Maybe I had it out for painting it or something. But there is a ship here, a model of scaled down model of the Titanic, and it's usually floating in this pond. However, I don't see it right now. Anyway, let's continue on walking around here. This video is going to be strictly about the park today. I know I've made other videos, but everything's always different every year. It's never the same. Things change. They add new things. They change stuff. Want to see some ducks? These ducks aren't quite as tame as some ducks because they got the pond and all these things where they don't maybe get as close to humans. They'll walk by you, but they're not super friendly to humans, but they'll walk fairly close to you without getting too upset. All right, look down this way now. That is Spring Garden Road, straight down, where the cars are going by down there. That's Spring Garden Road. So I'm looking south from the park. I'm just about in the center of the park right there. I'm looking south towards Spring Garden Road. And now we are going west. We're going west in the park. I may not go all the way over to the edge of the park just yet. We're gonna take a look at things. We will get up to do this part after a little bit here. Let's go down this way. This is a great place to spend some time in here. If you come in to read a book or to drink a coffee or I've been known to do that on occasion. Come in here and buy a coffee down at the coffee shop and come up here to just sit down on a bench and maybe get my phone out and go on YouTube Music and listen to some music or something while I'm here. Do that quite often. Love this place in the summer. Kind of a cold place in the winter. I've walked through here in the winter and it's very cold, I can tell you that. The wind blows through here pretty good. And it's not the nicest place in the winter, but it does have a certain charm to it. I made one video walking through here in the winter and I thought it turned out pretty good. They're just starting to open up. Most of them are still inside their little pod they come out of, but they're starting to, you can see them in all stages here. Look, that's what they look like right there before they do anything. That's what they look like. And there's one that's already popped out, and there's some in the beginning to pop out stages. Like those ones are just starting to come out. They're all different stages right here. And around the edges are those little flowers there. See if I can zoom in on one of those. You might be able to see them. Don't ask me what those little flowers are right there. I have no idea what they are. Those ones. It's hard to identify. Somebody probably knows, but I'm not an authority on flowers. I just enjoy the beauty of them. These are tulips. I know them. Everybody knows what a tulip looks like. I know that. And the care they go to doing things here, like they could have easily planted that in the earth, but no, they made a little cement pedestal and put these tulips in a pot. Like, that's the kind of stuff I love about this park, the way they go to such extent to make things beautiful. It's very easy to plant flowers in the ground and just leave them, but they put them in flower pots and all different kinds of different things and arrangements. And here's a couple of ducks made it all the way over here. You can get quite close before they take off on you. We got ducks over where I live in Dartmouth, and they're used to people. They'll come right up to you and walk on your toes. They're not a bit afraid because they're used to people. But these ones over here are just a little bit they're used to people, but they're still not as tame as the ones over where I live. Those ducks are very, very tame. Some chairs here for watching band concerts in the summer, which we haven't done for a couple of years because of COVID, but perhaps this year we'll get to enjoy this again. I hope we do. Everybody's all out now walking around. Hardly anybody got a mask on. It's great. I like to say it, I believe it, that the pandemic is almost over. I think the people who's vaccinated, maybe had it already, I don't think you got anything to worry about. I just walk around like there's no virus. That's what it's like now. Nobody's even concerned about it, which I think is the right attitude to take. Just don't be concerned anymore. It was bad when it started out. A lot of people got sick and a lot of people died, but I think it's playing itself out finally. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a couple times before, but I don't think it's a threat to us, really. I don't. So I see most people now are just coming out and socializing and just carrying on like before, which I'm happy about that because we spend enough time staying away from people for the last 2 or 3 years, over 2 years probably. Watching who we come close to, staying away, and don't breathe on me and panicking if somebody gets too close. And that's enough of that. We're not going to do that no more. We're going to get out here now and forget about this virus because I don't think it's going to bother us anymore. Haven't seen the boat yet. I might see it before I leave here. Surely it must be in the water somewhere. The Titanic, the little replica of the Titanic. It's usually in the water here, but for some reason I don't see it. They might have had to do something with it. You never know. Some repairs to it. Paint it. Do something to it to make it look a little better. Dogwood trees, that's what these are. Let's go see some ducks. 3 of them sitting over here. I won't get too close to them. Oh, look at the little babies. Look at that, little baby ducks.
Does she have 5 or still?
Look at the little babies.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know they're all babies. They all came at the same time.
Did they?
Oh yeah, pretty much. Oh, there's the 5th one.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5.
Wow.
There's 5 yesterday.
So,
they'll be going everywhere. Yeah,
so I guess you come here a lot, eh?
Oh, she'll keep an eye, but she'll watch out for the males.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Yeah, sometimes they're pretty tame, but sometimes they can get a little bit.
Oh, I know. Yeah, she's quacking. She's giving the signal.
Yeah.
And you know what she will do? There's a small pond down over here.
Yes.
And when they get a little bigger, so you march them down, and they'll all be right in a direct line. And they'll drop down over here, right over into the other pond.
Oh.
They do that every summer.
Wow.
You see them? Yeah, there's 5.
Yeah, look at them
So
going
that's what
there.
she started with. Well, I was there when she had her first baby.
Yeah.
I was watching. I was just back, but I was back, not too close.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the man was with her, and that was when the babies were coming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the male was there. He was there before. But after that, she chases him off.
Yeah. Yeah, they're quite friendly.
Yeah, there's 5 of them anyway. So you can't see where the other one is.
I live over in Dartmouth,
Do you?
and by there's a lake close to where we
you
live,
guys, yeah, it's right down. Yeah, it's right in the middle of the
and
city.
there's ducks there.
Yeah.
And those ones will walk right over your toes. Like these ones, not so friendly as
They're not
that.
no, they're not. Well,
They-
these are wild ducks.
Yeah, oh yeah.
These are wild ducks. They're not.
Well, those ones over there, I think, are too, but they're there every year.
Yeah. Well, for these ones too.
But they're so friendly. They don't like. Yeah, I sat on the bench and my feet on the ground, and they walk right over my
Oh,
feet. It hasn't happened here yet, but.
Anyway, there they go. They're going around.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't see the Titanic today. That seems to be gone.
Yeah. Well, there was never a Titanic. It was never really a Titanic.
Yeah.
People called it the Titanic, but it wasn't a Titanic.
I thought they might have taken it out to paint it or something.
Yeah, well, they've taken that. You still got the red one. There's the one afloat. And then there's the red one over here.
Ah.
And that was the one they put the Titanic on.
Yeah,
They
the
called it
Titanic.
Titanic, but it wasn't. It was just another ship.
Yeah.
But but you know, people can
Oh
dream.
yeah. Keep the tourists.
People can dream.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I found
it's lovely.
I found the graveyard over there quite interesting.
Oh, it is.
I seen Alexander Keith is buried over there.
They're all very, very wealthy people.
Yeah.
That's a very nice. Very nice.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
I moved here from Toronto 4 years ago.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
And
you're home.
I retired.
This is
here.
home now.
It is now. Yeah, we never lived here before, but it's home now.
It's a good city.
Mhm.
It is a good city, Halifax. Well, Halifax is the first city in Canada.
Yeah. I've learned a lot.
And it started out with a blockade. You know, they had a barricade around them from the natives and the French.
Oh yeah. I've learned so much about the city. Like I make videos about Halifax. I put them on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I got about 300 videos on there now, and I've learned so much about the city just making these videos. And
Oh yeah. Oh, it's very nice.
yeah, for sure.
This is a good city. I love it.
And this place is such an oasis in here. It's like,
There's not many places that have anything so beautiful as this.
no.
It is. It's very beautiful.
And
There's a male season. So that's why she's got.
Oh yeah.
She's taking everything down with her. Oh, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Anyway, nice to meet you. And,
There's a seagull coming in.
oh yeah. Sorry, Doc, you got to share your space there.
He's a bum.
You got to share your space with the seagulls. Vultures.
These are the males are just. These guys will be fighting after.
Well, eh?
Yeah. Well, there's only the one female here right now.
Oh.
When more females come, the ducks will start to fight. Get with each other. Man.
Do they look different? How can you tell the males?
Oh well, the head, the green head.
Oh,
Yes, it tells you everything.
I didn't know that.
These are males.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
And the males stay here all winter, but the other ones fly away.
Okay.
And then they come back.
The same ones come back? It's hard to say.
Probably.
Wow. Well, I learned something new today. I didn't know that. The males stay here all winter, and the rest of them
Well,
fly
no,
away.
it freezes over. But they'll fly around somewhere.
Yeah.
Where it's not frozen. Although this wasn't frozen very much this winter. It was a very mild.
It was. Yeah, this winter was really good.
It's very,
Very good. It hardly seems like yesterday it was fall, and now we're in spring, and we're.
yes, it's just changed.
Yeah.
quickly.
Well, have a good day. Well, that was interesting. I learned a little bit about some things here of talking to him. And well, we'll go on up to this side. Here, let's go right up to the road, and then we'll walk up the edge. Now they're making their way up through here. That little walkway must be for the ducks and things to walk up through there from the water. You can see this park is right in the middle of the city. There's lots of buildings around. Well, that's what makes it so nice here. It's right in the middle of everything. Right? Anybody can get into this park from anywhere in Halifax. It's very close. No matter where you live, it's not that big a job to get here. Myself, when I come over to the city, I don't like to drive over here. I like to take the bus. Then I can just get off the bus and do as I please. I don't have to think about the car or parking it or paying for parking or if something's going to happen to it or whatever, right? I just leave it home and take the bus like I did this morning. I took the bus over here. Now, isn't this beautiful right here? From the base of it to all the rocks and things to the different colored trees. And I presume it's a fountain, but if it is, it's not on yet. But I see they're doing some work to some wiring and stuff, so maybe that's part of the problem, or maybe it's not a fountain. Maybe it's just it used to be a fountain, probably. I don't know. It looks like a fountain, but there's no water in it. It may not be a fountain anymore. Let's go see what it says. I think I can walk in here. Don't think anybody will mind too much if I walk on these stones. This is placed here. There's a memorial of the services of our citizen soldiers in the South African Campaign, 1899 to 1902. That's your memorial for those people. Oh, excuse me. I could feel a sneeze coming from a long time. Took about 2 minutes before I finally sneezed. And no, I'm not sick. I haven't even got a cold. But sometimes people will sneeze. They don't have to have a cold to sneeze. Look, these flowers are very, very temporary. They popped out quick and they're falling off the tree like snow. Look at it. They won't be on that tree very long. So I don't know if it will bloom again or that's it. A very short cycle for this tree. But they look beautiful even laying on the grass with the different colors. Yeah, that's nice. Just taking in the whole scenery here. Looking around the park. Won't be long and all these trees will be filled up with leaves and providing great shade on the hot days. So, okay, let's take a little walk up here farther. This is nice. This is fantastic. I have to do one of these every year because it's just so enjoyable walking through here. I might even do another one before the year's over because things change. Like that tree right there, the flowers are falling off it already. So things change rapidly sometimes in nature. So you can always come back in and see something else later. but we'll enjoy what it is today. A beautiful blue sky. Look at that nice blue sky up there today. Not a sign of rain. Beautiful. I love these big trees here. In the summer, they're all full of leaves. And they're getting leaves, starting to bloom. They give you great protection from the heat, the sun, on a hot day in here. It's really good. I'm walking east in the park right now. I'm at the northeast corner of Public Gardens. I might walk out through it, but I'm not done with the park yet. I might walk out through there just to take another look from there. There's a sign over that, even though this isn't the main gate. There's a sign over that too. And I'll just turn around here, looking down the sidewalk, and there's the sign. Public Garden. It's just a smaller sign because it's not the main gate, but it's still attractive. And we'll walk down the sidewalk and we'll go in the other gate down here. All right? Okay, try to get my two streets straightened out. This one is South Park coming up here, and this one is Sackville over here. Okay? On the northeast corner of Public Gardens. And there's some greenhouses over here. Chances are those flowers that's in there probably come from here. I'm not saying that they do, but there's a good possibility. That probably belongs to the city as well. And those flowers grow right there that they put in the park. Service interest only, but you can use it. The gates are open. You walk back in. I just walked out around there to something to do. A little different look at it. All right, we'll continue on around. Level up my lens here. Love that wrought iron fence too. That just tops this park right off. Having a beautiful fence like that all the way around. There. Get centered on the sidewalk here, the sidewalk, the walkway. Centered on it so you can see the whole thing. The trees on both sides. This is great. Right in the middle of summer, these trees are full of leaves. You can walk through here and feel the shade from the sun. Oh, it's so nice. Some of these trees you can go in underneath the branches and you can not even be visible from out here. You can walk right in under the branches of the trees and be completely hidden from view from all the leaves on some of the trees down here. I remember last year I went in under one of them. There's low-hanging, not these trees, but others that were low-hanging trees. I walked right in underneath and looked outside. I said, I bet nobody could even see me in there. There were so many leaves. Lots of people coming in the park today to enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day down here. There's a little bit of breeze, but not really enough. I don't even think my microphone will pick it up because it's not that much. It's just a little tiny bit. I love this little veranda right here in this building. And we'll come out the other side. That looks to me like they're setting up for some sporting event, is what it looks like. Could be permanent though, could be the way it is all the time. Looks like a portable, temporary thing, but not sure. Are you enjoying our walk through public gardens today? I hope so, because I really am. I'm having a good time just walking around here. I'm trying not to say something too much because you might just want to enjoy the nice peaceful walk through here, but once in a while I make some comments, but try not to do it steady, just so you can enjoy the beauty of this place. And this is another gate. This is on the west side, the northwest corner. We went out the northeast corner before. Now we're going to go out the northwest corner. Wanderers Grounds, they call that over there. Yeah, it's a sporting, but I don't think that's a temporary fixture. I think that stays there all the time for sporting events and things. Yeah. Okay, so this corner right here would be Summer Street and Sackville Street. Sackville runs across here, and Summer Street is right here, the northwest corner of Public Gardens. Right? And of course, you got your rules and times and all that stuff, standard on all the parks in Halifax. Let's go down through this way. We're going to go all the way either. They're doing some work here too. I got to put this in my other arm. I have my elbow bent at 90 degrees for like the last 40 minutes. Starting to get a cramp in it. I know. But I'm not as young as I used to be. My joints get a cramp once in a while. After I finish this video, I think I'm going to take myself down to Starbucks and hang out there for a while. That might be pretty cool today for a while. Hang out at Starbucks. And, you know, the Starbucks in Halifax on Spring Garden Road is fairly close to the university campus. So the clientele in the Starbucks on Spring Garden is mostly university people. And it's safe to bet that I'm usually the oldest person in there when I go to Starbucks. But that's what makes life interesting, right? You gotta mix it up a little bit. Old, young, and everything in between. Well, we'll make our way down to the sidewalk. I'm not going to go back down out the main gate, but I'll end my video at the main gate. But we'll go down to the southwest corner and go out on the sidewalk, and we'll walk down to the main gate from there. A little windier down this end for some reason, not sure why, but well, we'll make our way over to Spring Garden. Then we'll walk down the sidewalk. I'll wait and see which way this vehicle's going before I go any further. Okay, he's coming down here, so I'll make sure I get out of the way. Every time I see them, I want to drive one of those. I think it'd be fun. There. Family lawn area. That means that's a place you bring your kids to play in this spot. Well, that's about the end of our walk through the park today. I'm going to stay on here until I get down to the main gate. So we'll go down to Spring Garden Road and we'll walk. I like to keep you up on my directions I'm walking in. So we're going to walk east on Spring Garden Road. Till I sign off at the main gates. One of my fellow buskers is down there. He plays a harp. And we used to play on the waterfront in different spots, but I got to know him down there. Before COVID came, we used to busk on the waterfront, and the cruise ships come in and we'd play our music down there in different spots. And there's several people play down there. There's saxophone players, trumpet players, guitar players, even accordions and sometimes violins. And different days you see different people down there at different times. And I have my little spot where I used to set up, playing my guitar, and I got a little battery amplifier I take down there, and that little thing's, it's a Roland, it works pretty good, and it'll go louder than I need it for that spot. And so anyway, I'm hoping my friend is still down here busking. He plays the harp, and I'll just stand there and watch a little bit of him if he's still there. Okay? Well, that was a great walk through the public gardens today. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I had a great time making this video. And it was nice to meet that gentleman I was talking to in the park there. That's always nice when I just accidentally run into somebody and have a conversation. And that just makes my day. Because I like talking to people. You never guessed, did you? You didn't know that about me, that I like to talk to people. I bet you never knew that. Never picked up on that. Okay. I just got to check. See where my microphone has got to. There it is, okay. Make sure it's not getting buried where it's not working. I've had this microphone a while now, and it's not quite like it was when I first got it, but it still works. There are public washrooms in this public gardens. This is another gate. I'm not going to go in here, but that's the ladies over there, and that's this one here's the family one, this side, and then the men's down at the end. That's how that works. Okay, family, men's, and ladies over there. There's a lot of people that are walking around today. I don't blame them, because after all winter, every time you went out, we had to do it in the cold. I still get out. I didn't let the cold stop me, but still, it's more fun in the summer. I'll be honest. It's more fun in the summer than it is in the winter. But I can't wait till spring to make some videos, so I have to get out in the cold weather and make videos anyway. But it is a lot more enjoyable now than it was a few months ago. I hear the harp, so we're going to stop and watch him for a couple of minutes. Okay? Very, very talented fellow on that harp. Yeah, we'll just stand here and video him for a couple of minutes. I don't think that's a copyright issue. I don't think so. Pretty sure it's not. Hey, how's it going? What do you got there?
So give me it. You want it?
You don't use it?
No.
Okay, sure.
Hey, man.
Thank you. I'll make use of that.
Yeah, I know you will.
I love coffee. Back a little bit here. There, from here it'll be better probably. He don't drink coffee, so somebody came over and gave him a McDonald's coffee card that was all filled out with all the stickers on it. So I might as well make use of that and get myself a coffee. He gave me one before one time when we were busking down on the waterfront too. So anyway, let's move along and the other way. Well, I'm over on Spring Garden Road. I'm gonna sign off my video, I think, right here, because this is quite a long video, and we'll just look back at the public gardens and with him in the camera, and we'll do it like this, okay? So if you like this video, which I know you will, push that like button. And if you're not yet a subscriber, it don't cost anything to subscribe. You just take your finger and push that subscribe button, and that will help me immensely. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. Get out and enjoy some fresh air and sunshine, and we'll see you all next time on another video. Bye for now.